If you enjoy watching television, or you're raising children or grandchildren that enjoy watching television, I highly recommend that you watch this video.
If your ultimate goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there, like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil.
There's a lot of talk right now in Hollywood, a lot of it about spiritism. And what this video is it's the ultimate reality show because it looks at Hollywood celebrities and the inside people in Hollywood to see if in fact spiritism does influence them.
How are so many of Hollywood's most famous actors and actresses able to be so amazingly effective and convincing in their performances?
Just trying to show y'all, just because they looking good and it looks like it's glamour, it's not like that. This shit is all about rituals, demons, Babylonian gods, and screwing a man in his ass.
Get behind me, Satan.
They don't care about the country America. They're in a faction, a satanic faction.
What they will do is use these people in high-profile rituals.
Is it possible that these actors and actresses are possessed by demonic spirits who have a specific agenda to fulfill?
I get possessed by the spirits. I get possessed by the spirits.
And we call them the elite. Elite what? Poop eaters?
98% of hip-hop is gay. I can...
Disney also displays its corrupt satanic agenda through programming of their idols. Examples of this are Miley Cyrus, Britney Spears, and Christina Aguilera.
We've got Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Justin Timberlake,
John Lennon, Jim Morrison, the Black Crowes' Chris Robinson, and Marilyn Manson.
Left Eye from TLC, she had a lot of demons on her, man.
The answers to your problems are in yourself and not in a god or a religion.
Mudvayne, David Bowie, The Only Ones, The Electric Hellfire Club, Alphaville, Throbbing Gristle, Numb, Ancient Ceremony, Eddie and the Hot Rods, Death SS, Theater of Tragedy.
Shaquille O'Neal, does he really think he's worthy of worship? Would he get sodomized by enough donkeys that got him that title?
The Rothschilds, the Bilderbergs, the Rockefellers, people like Clive Davis, Tony McConnell, and these music industry guys.
Daryl Hall, Sting, Coil, and Killing Joke.
Here we see a shot of a ritual of the Order of the Temple of Astarte, a chartered Crowleyan organization which admittedly contacts demons in their rituals using the same symbol that Jay-Z, Beyonce, and so many others are using.
When you get large as Jay-Z, he doesn't really have to do blood sacrifices anymore.
Murder, murder, Jesus. 666.
Have you heard of this church? Or maybe its leader? Years ago, she denied Jesus is the only way.
Years, and I've talked about LeBron James being a part of this weekend Satanist groups. I call them weekends, but they really go week long.
Now you understand why Mike went from looking like this to this.
It's like dominoes, boom, 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 all rituals.
And they all have herpes, folks. Almost all of them have herpes. It's a given when you're a Satanist.
Cult Disciples, Therion, Psychic TV, Celtic Frost, Bruce Dickinson, Moonspell, Graham Bond, Sepultura, Edge of Sanity, the Lords of the New Church, and Marilyn Manson, among others.
Reverend Jesse Jackson, Rabbi Shmuley, however you say his name, the co-founders of Google, the guy who started Beanie Babies.
Marian Faithfull, Mick Jagger, Jimmy Page, and Bobby Beausoleil.
Zimmerman is just playing the part. Pretty soon this thing gonna be over, done with. You'll never hear about him again.
Brad Pitt, those two, Angie and Brad, were doing sacrifices and rituals with the Obamas on Halloween. The White House and the president, all required to eat hearts almost on a weekly basis, if not daily basis, to make Satan happy. When they're not killing babies and eating hearts and getting bonked by donkeys, they have to have a ministry for Satan. Derrick Rose, co-owner of Chicago Bulls, or the owner of Chicago Bulls, Mike Quigley, congressman, Senator Dick Durbin and Mark Kirk, William Wrigley, the Wrigley billionaire, Emmanuel Rahm and his wife and brother, Kanye West.
I sold my soul to the devil.
Sam Zell, owner of the Cubs, owners of the Blackhawks, the co-founder of Groupon.
Your mama, your niece, your nephew.
He's a worshiping Satan freak. He's eating poop, and having sex with animals and demons. You know, you look at these people and you wonder, don't they want out once they get in? How do they get past the feces crap?
People say, well, that's just their talent. See, that's a young man talking. He's a dumbass. That's a true fact.
Valerie Jarrett, NBC News anchors Allison Rosati, ABC's Ron Majors, NBC's Brian Williams, Wyatt Rockefeller, and then you have Hillary and George Soros.